¿Qué onda? Bienvenidos a otro episodio del Recreo Podcast, el único recreo donde no se necesita permiso para salir del salón. Today, I have a very special episode for all of our music heads out there, lyrical lovers, all those dream chasers out there. I got someone in the building that's been making a lot of noise here in Vista, California. His name is Rmthepoet, and the name is not just for show. We're going to be going into his story. We're going to be going into his inspirations, into the hustle, and maybe even what he had for breakfast here in El Recreo. You just never know what's going to happen. All right, you never know where this is going to take us. So sit back, grab your snacks, call your tia to tell her to take a break from the novela. You know, tell her to come over here and just vibe with us for a little bit. Without further ado, I want to welcome Mr. Rmthepoet. Thank you for being here.
Hell yeah. What's good with everyone? Went to the gym real quick, got some strength training in, a little bit of bad work and stuff like that. Did my thing over at the gym for like 3 hours, and then got creased up real quick, and then came to do the podcast. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be dope as fuck. You know what I mean? I'm stoked.
Yeah. Robert, right? Robert, es un honor. It's a pleasure that you're here, bro. Let's get right to the jump. Who was Robert before Rmthepoet? Tell us about, you know, your childhood here in Vista. Tell us about your early music interests as well.
So basically, like RM, the poet, is me. You know what I mean? That is who I am. It's RM is my real initials. You know, my real name. But you know, like pretty much, you know what I mean? Like I went as a child, you know, just kind of like it was kind of it was good times and a lot of bad times. A lot of back and forth because my parents weren't together and stuff like that. And then being with my grandparents, and then seeing a lot of like drugs and shit. So I don't do drugs. So I seen it firsthand growing up.
No to drugs, kids.
A lot of different violent stuff and stuff like that when I was growing up. Main influence when I started getting into music, you know what I'm saying? Like, started listening to stuff and started to feel like, you know what I mean? Like, when I was growing up, like, I was forced to do, like, stupid ass fucking, like, counseling and shit like that when I was a kid and shit like that. It's dumb as fuck. But like, all that extra shit, like, I just started, like, writing down shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, inspiration pretty much just I started to love hip hop, you know what I mean? I started to love music, started to, you know what I mean? I grew up listening to like all types of music, a lot of oldies and stuff like that because of my grandparents. So I listened to a lot of oldies, and then but also like hip hop because, you know, my mom and my stepdad and my uncle influenced me a lot on hip hop on my mom's side. So I grew up listening, you know what I'm saying, like Tupac is my favorite rapper of all time. He's my favorite of all time. Tupac. I grew up listening to Eminem, fucking, you know, all the underground shit too. You know what I mean? Like Living Legends and shit like that. Atmosphere, all those fools. Bone Thugs and Harmony is probably one of my favorites as well. Favorite groups. Yeah, Outkast. You know what I mean? Like all the real shit. You know, most of the stuff that I would bump. That's pretty much like I like all the '90s shit. You know what I mean? Some of the early 2000s shit. You know what I'm saying?
Lil Jon or like.
I mean, some Lil Jon songs are pretty sick. Like the Lil Jon when he has Ice Cube on that shit. The songs that he has Ice Cube, those songs fucking hit. You know what I'm saying?
What about 50 Cent? What about 50?
50 Cent goes hard. Yeah, I like 50 Cent. 50 Cent.
Go wrong with
Yeah.
Die Hard.
Get Rich or Die Trying. Yeah, 50 Cent goes fucking hard, bro. Like
I think the album was. It's not like there's no song that's not skippable.
yeah, 100%. That's a classic album. A lot of 50 Cent, especially when I'm at the gym and I'm working out or stuff like that. 50's albums.
You said you listened to Eminem, right? What about Bad Beats Evil, like Royce the 5'9"? Do you like Royce the 5'9"?
Royce the 5'9", yeah, he's dope as fuck. Yeah, he's a legend too. He's real, like he could rap. You know what I mean? That's the type of shit. Like if you could rap and make a song, then that's like the hard shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's dope as fuck. You know, to me personally, like I'm all about like I like to show off skills and stuff like that, and the show off skill and the topics and all that extra shit is cool too. But like if you could rap, dog, and you go hard, you know what I'm saying? Like my main influences are like, you know what I mean, like Tupac, Bone Thugs, you know what I'm saying, like Twista and like I like fucking like the Ghetto Boys and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like So I like that type of shit. Like Eminem as well. You know what I mean? Like Exhibit and Corrupt, Redman, Method Man. You know, pretty much all of Wu-Tang as well. You know what I mean? Like Nas especially. But yeah.
What about, do you fuck with Logic?
I mean, I've heard some songs, but it's like I don't really listen to a lot of the newer stuff. I'm gonna be straight up, you know, man. I don't. And he gets down though. The songs I heard, he gets down like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, but I haven't. I don't really listen to a lot of new shit. Even like if it's nowadays, like I listen a lot more of the underground stuff. You know, like Currency or something like that.
So, what made you start rapping? Like, what made you be like, oh shit, like did a song inspire you, or did something inspire you to rap, or what made you pick up the pen and paper for the first time? Actually,
To be honest, like when I was in when I had to do like counseling and therapy back in the day when I was a kid, they told me to just start writing. Um, they told me to start writing, just like randomly, just like journaling and like writing and stuff like that to get stuff out or whatever. So they said I had like a bunch of fucking issues or whatever, but I was like, fuck them, dog. It just made me pissed off. I had to go there. You know what I'm saying? Like even thinking about it right now, I'm just like, what the fuck? Like fucking stupid as fuck, dog.
first page on the fucking notepad.
Dumb as fuck, dog. I don't want to be here, dog. You know what I'm saying?
First page on the notepad. Fuck this place. I don't want to.
But straight up, but no, they advised me to start writing or whatever. So that became me wanting to like, and then I started to get real into hip hop, and then so I was like, okay, let me start like trying to rhyme these words. Yeah, I wrote my first song. I never recorded, but I wrote my first song in like ninth grade on the straight out Compton beat. Yeah. So I wrote a verse for myself and then all my homies at the time, and yeah, I never recorded or anything. I don't even remember how it goes, but it was like yeah, it was fun. You know, you learn. I didn't get real good at rap for a long time, bro. To be honest with you, it took me a long time to even get on beat and all that stuff. Um, but yeah, that was like, you know, that was really pretty much it. Like when they told me to start writing stuff down, and then when I started to get it, like really become a fan of hip hop and study the art of what hip hop is and what rap is, you know what I mean? And the element of it, shit like that. And you know, you work on your craft over time, you know, like I didn't start off like being able to be like, I didn't start off good, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was fucking whack for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I mean, there's a learning curve. I mean,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? You work on your craft. It's
Yeah,
like with
exactly.
anything in this life, you know what I mean? If you, some people, because they want to rap or they want to do something, but then they do it for like a month or two, and then they don't see what they thought or whatever, or whatever, and then they fucking quit. But it's like you can't quit. That's called perseverance, dedication, discipline, having honor within yourself, not to give up on yourself. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. At least you try to improve yourself and become what you wanted to be, or even get good at something. You know what I mean? You can't just be good at a fucking flick of the fucking finger or overnight. It doesn't happen that way. It happens over time, continuously working and working and working and working and working and working. And then next thing you know, boom. Oh shit, I'm right. And now my shit's on beat. Oh shit, my flow is hard as fuck now. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Now I know how to translate what I have in my heart and my brain onto these fucking beats in a sick ass way, in a sick flow, and make it all make sense. You know what I'm saying? You know, but you know,
Yeah, because to be honest, like when you first record yourself and everything, I feel like you're like, fuck, bro, that sounds shitty.
yeah, like
But then you get used to it, I bet. Then like,
Mm-hmm.
because if you give up, like, bro, you never know, like you're gonna hit like the diamonds, you know.
yeah, yeah. It just it takes it's with anything in this life. It just takes time and consistency, like you said earlier. Consistency, the grind, the want, and the will to succeed. If you don't have the want and the will to succeed deep inside, you know what I mean? In your soul, in your heart, then it's going to be difficult for you to succeed if you don't have that will and that want and the need to either make it to the next level, to get better, to do anything that you want in this life. So that's how I look at things. I look at things from like a perspective of discipline and honor and having a lot of morally sound person and stuff like that, because it all translates back into what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And having that You know what I mean? Like it all comes down to the discipline, the want, and the will to succeed. It's not always gonna be fucking great. You know what I mean? Sometimes I have a fucking badass show, a shit ton of people there, and sometimes I just got 10 people there. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's always what I mean. It doesn't matter because I rock the mic regardless who the fuck is there. You know what I'm saying? But like I'm saying overall, you know what I mean. It's not always gonna be like look as glorious as you think it's gonna look. You know what I mean? My first time I performed in front of nobody. Literally, nobody was in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like I just stood there and performed, like basically like it was a sound check. You know what I mean? Like, and you know what I mean? Like now I'm blessed that people come to shows now, whatever, you know what I mean? But like my first time I ever performed, there was fucking nobody there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
How was the first time you ever performed? Were you nervous when you were up there? Did you get in my line of work? In my line of work, we call it happy feet. You know, you get nervous, you start moving from side to side. So, did you? How was it? Did you get really nervous, or how did it go?
yeah, like there's always nerves. If you don't have nervousness, even now I still get nervous. You know what I mean? I just know how to execute on stage now. You know what I mean? Have the experience now, but I still get nervous. You know what I mean? Like to perform. You know what I mean? Like I'm more nervous when there's nobody there or there's little people there than there is a fucking sold out crowd. When I perform in front of a sold out crowd, it's easier because I don't have to lock eyes with like 3 people. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on stage, you know what I mean? Like I'm like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Like there's like 10 people here, like I have to pay attention to them. I'm just like, because I'm rapping to them, you know what I mean? I'm rapping to who's at the show, you know what I mean? So, but if it's like a sold out crowd, fucking packed out place, like I could look all over, you know what I mean? I could walk around more on stage, you know what I mean? And look at a bunch of different, the whole crowd, you know what I mean? Like boom, 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 and do my thing. But there's always nervousness, but like first time I ever performed, yeah, I was hella nervous, hella nervous. Uh, but it's like
Where you performed and what event was?
fuck, I don't remember, dog. I don't remember. I remember the first time I ever performed at a show where there was actually like a crowd. Yeah, that was like maybe like a year later. That was at this that was a long time ago. I think it was like 2012, I think. 2012 at this little spot that doesn't exist anymore in Esco, but it was called the Metaphor Cafe. And uh, my homie Steve 760 and Vex put me on a show over there with them, and that was like the first time I ever like rapped like with a crowd of like it wasn't a shit ton of people, but it was like a crowd there, you know what I'm saying? Like there was like a good like 30, 40 people there, you know what I'm saying? Like to where it was like, oh shit, you know what I mean? And I didn't fuck up my lyrics or anything. I was just rock that shit. And then for a while, I didn't perform for a while, but yeah, there's been, you know what I mean? Like you just get, you put that time in, you know what I'm saying? And then eventually your live performance get better because a lot of the times people would just sit there and like kind of like rap like monotone and like kind of like just looking at the ground and shit. You gotta rock that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They're there. You know what I mean? You have to. You walk out on there on
Gotta represent your song,
you know
bro.
what I mean? You get out there. You gotta. I'm moving around all over the stage. I'm like, boom, boom, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm over here shaking hands with motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? In the front row, wherever. If it's a wireless mic, and if I'm able to get off the stage, and it still sounds good, like when I check all this stuff and everything like that, I'll get off fucking stage and I'll fucking go into the crowd. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like you're there to perform because if there's people there to see you, right? But then there's people there to see other people, and then there's people who don't know who you are as well. You know what I'm saying? At a show sometimes, you know what I mean? So you got to make sure that when you rock that motherfucker, that they become a fan. You know what I mean? They become a supporter. You know what I mean? Not a fan, but like they become a supporter and they become cool. Like you know what I'm saying? They look at you as like, oh damn, this guy is he's getting down on this motherfucking stage right now. You know, he's moving around, he's shaking motherfuckers' hands. You know what I'm saying? He's climbing on tables. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like I performed before. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? Like I remember I did the show in L.A. like fucking like 5 6 years ago or something like that, like in 2019 at this like lounge venue thing, and it was dope as fuck. Like I was performing and shit. And, like I give a fuck, dog. It was a wireless mic, so I walked up on I went on the table, dog. My head almost got hit by the fucking ceiling fan and shit, but I didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because that boom, you know what I'm saying? Like we're like, oh shit, look at this guy right here. You know what I'm saying? This fool's rapping his ass off, and he's over here on the fucking table. You know, you got to grab his, controlling the crowd, being an MC, being a, you know what I mean? Like that's part of it. You know what I mean? Part of it is performing, and once you put the hours in, you get all that stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like I wasn't just automatically put on shows. You know what I'm saying? I went hit open mics everywhere to meet other people. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. Like, I hit open mics wherever there was an open mic opportunity. Like it doesn't matter where it was at. Like a random open mic on a fucking Tuesday or some shit. Like I'll go over there and just rap the little 5 minutes they give us. You know what I mean? And then you know what I mean. That's just you get that time in because it might not be like a true performance, but you're getting that live mic practice that you need. You know what I mean? So when you start to get the opportunities to rock actual venues or actual breweries with stages and stuff like that. You know.
Was there a specific moment that flipped a switch on you that had you chasing your dream? That you were like, I'm gonna go ahead and chase it. I'm not gonna stop until I see where this takes me.
Yeah, it was pretty much like so for a while I stopped making music because I was because my grandmother had cancer, so I was helping my grandparents and helping my grandma, just trying to be with her and all that stuff. So like she ended up losing her battle with cancer, and that was uh, that was pretty much like in my mind. I was like obviously sad as fuck and depressed and shit like that, but like
Mm.
I was like, you know what, like obviously like the gym is helping me and all that stuff, but like um I was like I'm gonna start making music again and I'm gonna go nonstop and I'm gonna you know what I'm saying, like I'm gonna go like full force, you know what I mean, and I'm gonna pretty much go for it, you know what I'm saying, like and like because I want to be like you know like you know my grandma like type of like be proud of me type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like so I was like, you know, I'm gonna go full force and I'm gonna go hard as fuck and I'm gonna try my fucking hardest to make it, you know what I mean? Because uh, she was just like, you know, don't give up on things that you want to achieve and love and stuff like that. So I was just like, you know what, well, I'm gonna go for it then. You know what I'm saying?
Was grandma like a huge supporter to you while growing up?
Yeah, my grandparents, yeah. I spent a lot of time with my grandparents
Yeah,
growing up. You know
I,
what I mean?
I know you. I heard you mention that.
Yeah.
Were there like more like for yourself, like for like events, like sporting events and everything for you?
Um, yeah, I mean, yeah, my uh when I did play football, they would come to games, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like they were like big part of my life, you know what I'm saying? They pretty much helped raise me. Uh, so my grandparents on my mom's side are a big part of my life. You know what I'm saying? So they were like they, they pretty much helped raise me, you know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
which I'm also glad because they instill a lot of old school like morals and stuff like that as well because they're from the old school, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I was also able to hear a lot of different music growing up with them as well.
Or like Richie Valentine or
Like
like
yeah, oldies and stuff like that.
yeah.
You know, all the oldies stuff and that type of stuff. And my grandpa played guitar, piano, harmonica,
Okay.
and all that stuff. Like so, my grandpa was always jamming when I was growing up too. You know what I'm saying? So like,
So
I
grand.
was around music. You know what I mean? But my uncle was the one that introduced me pretty much to hip hop growing up.
Oh,
But
okay.
like my grandpa was the one that was like. Uh,
More about the music, more
yeah,
like
jamming
different,
out,
like different
guitaring, you know
stuff.
what I'm saying? He's slick with the guitar, you know what I mean? So it was like, that was where like, you know what I mean? Like, because at first I wanted to make beats. I didn't want to rap at first.
Okay.
Like I wanted to rap, but like I got like I wanted to rap, right? Like I was like trying to rap, but like I sucked. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? So like I was like, well, I could fucking like try to make beats or something, you know what I mean? So I flipped dog at like 14 years old or something like that, 14, 15 years old. I think it was like 14 or 13 years old. I flipped signs, bro, for like a whole year just to save up money so I could go get a drum machine. You know what I'm
That's
Damn.
hard.
saying?
That's
So I
hard.
could buy
You're
a
Yeah.
like
drum machine,
doing
bro.
all those spins and
Yeah, I could
fucking
flip signs on the
I've
weed
done
and
that
out the
shit
shit.
moves.
too, bro. Yeah, I've done that shit. I've
Hey,
been there. Whole
that
summer
When I was a
did
kid,
that.
dog, it's just like boom, 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 and so I could save and try to get this drum machine and learn how to make beats and stuff like that. And my grandpa, like he knows how to like read music and stuff like that because he was
like
jamming like notes
music
and
theory.
yeah,
Like,
music theory and stuff like that. But he's like it was like learning like rhythms from him. You know what I mean?
okay.
Like how to like get that rhythm. You know what I'm saying?
Keep rid of
Get
that
that
beat.
rhythm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get that
Like
drums in. You know what I'm saying? Like knows with like instruments and stuff like that. So that's when I started making beats, and then like I got better at beats first than I did at rapping. You know what I'm
okay.
saying? But uh, I have a full studio, but I hardly make beats anymore because I'm so good at rapping that I was like, that's my main focus is rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like, but I still make good beats. It's just like now
Uh-huh.
because I know my drum machine, but I still have the same drum machine.
Oh
You know what I'm
shit!
saying?
Since
Yeah,
the same drum machine that you started
my
with,
MPC 1000. You know what I'm
MPC
saying?
1000.
Akai,
Shout out to the
Akai.
MPC
Shout out to
1000.
Akai. They got the best drum machines.
I
You know what I'm
feel
saying?
I feel like once you get something like that, it's almost for life unless you really
Yeah.
really want to upgrade.
Yeah.
You know.
And it's
Yeah.
an analog it's an analog equipment, you know what I mean? It's an old school drum machine, it's not a MIDI controller, you know what I mean? Like, it's all the
Yeah.
sounds are on the drum machine, it's a standalone.
Yeah. Continue. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a standalone, you know what I mean? Like MPC is the most is the best, you know what I mean? Like Akai is the best drum machine, you know what I mean? So I haven't made beats for a while. Probably like 6 or 7 months since I made a beat. You know what I
Six,
mean?
7 months.
I was just
But
about to sorry to interrupt, but I feel like I have to ask you since you brought it up. I was gonna go more into the craft and how it is about you creating your music. I was gonna ask you about your beats. Are you hands on with your beats, or now that you kind of slowed down your beats, do you have somebody else produce the beats for you, or how does that work?
yeah, so for like basically like pretty much like I haven't always rapped on my own beats. You know what I mean? I've always gotten beats from other homies. You know what I'm saying? Rapped
Right.
on those. I've rapped on a few of my beats, but like, uh, it's a little difficult to rap on your own beats. You know what I mean? You can,
Right.
but like, it's like a little bit more like I made the beat and shit like that. If I'm really feeling it, I'll keep it. You know what I mean? But like, um, but yeah. So basically, like all the last like uh, I've made my own beats, but I've also collabed on. So like my Good Times Bad Habits album, I made all the beats on there, but I collab made the beats with another producer, homie from San Diego, Poncho Beats. So
Poncho
like I
Beats.
made all the drum tracks, you know what I mean,
Oh,
on my
shit, wow.
MPC. You know, I made all the drums. You know what I mean? I put together whatever samples were needed. You know what I mean? And then I sent him my drum programs. You know what I mean? All together, how I wanted my drums to sound. And then he went over there and worked his magic for that album and did all the keyboards and guitar riffs and all that extra shit on there for the Good Times Bad Habits album. So I was like, I produced it. I produced that whole album, but all the extra shit, instrumentation, you know what I mean? My homie Pancho Beats put on. So it was like a collaboration
Okay.
producing thing. And then,
How does collabing on beats work usually? You know.
well, basically like, well, that's the homie right there. We had already been talking about that album. That album I dropped in like 2021. But basically, like, I programmed all my drums. You know, I told him I just want to make the drums. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I want some of the stuff to sound. So I made the drums. I programmed the drums. Got some of the samples together, shit like that, breaks, and cut everything up, and chopped everything up, and put together the drum tracks. And then sent out all the drums to him. You know what I'm saying? And then he arranged and made them into full song beats. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And so he added the synths and the pianos or whatever else was on the beats, you know what I mean, on that album, you know what I mean, the guitar riffs and all that extra shit, and then he sent it back as a full song, you know, because he arranged it and stuff
Yeah.
like that. On my on the album, like we always do, my last album I dropped, I did I make a beat on there? Did I make any beats on there? I didn't make any beats on that album. That album was I got beats from the homie Ace of Spades. Um, that's the homie. He's a producer homie from Texas. The homie Kevin Egan, uh, and then Admiral Atlas down in San Diego. He gets down on that real hip hop shit on his SP like 404. I think is what he has. He gets down, dope as fuck. And I think that's and then the homie Beats. His name is the homie
The
Beats.
homie beats.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a beat from him on that album. So that was who produced my Like We Always Do album. Uh, yeah, so that's who produced that album. And then this album that I'm about to drop, one of them. So one album, the full album is produced by Ace of Spades, and then the solo album is produced by Ace of Spades, Kevin Egan, Throwback Zach. Uh, who else is producing on that album? I think that's it, to be honest with you. Yeah, so that's one of the ones I'm about to drop, and then so it's basically, you know what I'm saying, you just, you know what I mean, you're just asking collaborate or whatever, you know what I'm saying, meet
Okay.
someone like I usually don't most of the time, like I know the producer. You know what I'm saying? I know
Yeah,
that producer, that beat maker, or something like that. Because it's kind of weird just asking a random person. I don't look for beats online, and you know what I mean? Like how usually a lot of people
a lot of
look for
people
beats.
do
You know what I'm
like
saying?
on YouTube Music. They
Yeah.
just go on YouTube. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, free
Or
beat or some shit.
Copyrightfree.com.
I never do that shit. I have to know the producer most of the time, or the producer has to want to work with me, and I would want to work with the producer as well. It has to be like a thing, and then like we collab. You know what I mean? Like we
Has that always
collab.
been like your thing, or have you just like tried once doing like the YouTube, like trying to find the beat on YouTube, but then it didn't
Back in
work
the day,
out?
yeah, I would just honestly, back in the day, I just ripped files off YouTube and
Yeah,
rap over old school like famous instrumentals, mixtape style. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like you get like a famous motherfucker, and you just rap on their beat. You know what I'm saying? Like mixtape style. You just drop it for
Yeah.
free or whatever. Do some mixtapes and shit like that. And even still to this day, I do that. Like I just dropped a little free mixtape, and
Okay.
I remixed "Born to Roll" by Massa Ace. Uh, what the fuck else did I? Black Superman by Above the Law.
Oh, Black Super.
And fucking Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg. I forgot which one, but I dropped a little free mixtape on my website
Okay.
where I remixed those three beats. You know what I'm saying? Just to get some. I'm just
What,
flowing, dog, for
what,
like 2 minutes. You know
what's
what I'm
that
saying?
website, man? What's your website?
Rmthepoet.creativelyhigh.com. It's gonna
Okay.
be all my actual music as well, my original
There you
music, all my original music as well is gonna be direct to artist on that on that
Okay.
website pretty soon, and then as well as my merch shop and all that shit like that. I'm about to do a whole rollout on shit on the site. It's still gonna be available everywhere. My music will still be available everywhere,
Are you?
distributed. You know what I mean? Obviously
Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I want to start to go direct to artists on the website, everything on the website. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's the smartest way to go, especially with these motherfucking industry fucks trying to fuck all of us independent artists over. You know what I'm saying with their shit. But it's still gonna be everywhere because, you know, uh, you still gotta be distributed everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm gonna be trying to go to like direct to artists. I got a site. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start uploading everything to direct to artists to either buy the album straight from the website or and then I'm gonna have a merch shop. You know what I'm saying for whatever CDs, shirts, and all that extra
Man,
shit. You know
we're
what I'm
gonna
saying?
need some merch, bro.
Yeah, we're definitely getting some merch.
Thank
We
Yeah,
are.
bro.
We are. And then now let's talk. Let's go a little bit more lyrical. Let's talk lyrics. Do you feel like in your music, do you feel pressure to always have a deep meaning? Always have a deep meaning in your lyrics, or do you just have fun with it and flow with it? How do you go about it?
Um, shit. I mean it depends on the beat and how I'm feeling.
How you
You
feeling?
know, how I'm feeling
Yeah.
in the beat as well. You know what I'm saying? So some beats, uh, and then also what's going on in my life. So some beats, you know what I'm saying, they feel like chilled out. You know what I'm saying? Some beats feel more aggressive. You know what I mean? Or whatever the case. But it also feels like it's also like however fucking feeling at that moment.
Okay.
What's going on in my life at that moment? You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
because everything is reality based.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not one of these fools out here fucking uh, saying a bunch of bullshit on records,
Yeah.
fucking dumb shit and all this different shit,
Like
making
just
themselves look stupid.
Gucci gang, Gucci
You know
gang,
what I
Gucci
mean?
gang.
Like,
Yeah.
it's about
or
hoes and
saying
money. Yeah.
saying a bunch of false shit. You know what I mean? Like that they're not living or whatever. Like everything is like it's
Real life shit.
real life shit. I mean, like it's like I'm pretty much like everything. That's who I am. My music is who I am. You know what I mean? So it's and you have to be authentic, especially as an independent underground artist. You have to have authenticity. You know what I mean? You have to be who you are. Because if you're not, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not like you have a major label to like be like, oh, because people are trying to be a gimmick and all this different shit. But
Yeah.
basically, like, I don't feel any pressure on trying to be like deep in my lyrics or whatever. It's literally just how I'm feeling at that moment, what's going on in my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's literally where it comes from. I feel no pressure. I mean, I might feel a little pressure sometimes to put some music out because I understand that sometimes I take a little bit. You know what I mean? But like the shit that I put out is it's lasts forever, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like so I want to make sure that because I mix and master all my own shit, record my own shit. You know what I'm saying? So I got to make sure it does right. And I'm just such a busy schedule and shit.
You want to leave your digital footprint like a good ass fucking note, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, you want to fucking show them like, hey, you know what? I started off with that fucking dusty ass fucking beat making. Now I'm here, you know, type shit.
Well said, Ricky.
know?
Yeah.
But basically, yeah. So it's always just I mean, like this album. One of the albums about to drop. Cause I'm doing a collab album with my cousin Old School. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna drop that pretty soon. That's just ready to go right now. So I'm gonna drop it pretty soon. I'm gonna start to roll out on that pretty quick. And then I got my solo album I'm working on again. I won't give the title or anything like that, but this solo album that I'm about to drop, I might drop it before the end of the year, or I might drop it at the beginning of next year, whenever it's ready. I'm gonna try to go back to back with on projects, but this album is a little bit more like it's still West Coast shit, you know what I'm saying? But like this album is a little bit more like has a little more pain and it's a little bit more aggressive.
Okay.
A lot more pain and a little bit more aggression in my lyrics and how I'm like talking. It is me who I am, but like it's nothing like you know what I'm saying like that's overstepping or whatever like that or whatever. But it is a little bit more aggressive. This you know what I'm saying like.
Yeah, you gotta evolve.
You know what I'm saying? So it is a little bit more aggressive album.
Like a new different style for you?
Yeah, it's kind of like who I am. It is who I am. Everything is who I am, but like just where my mindset was and where I was, what I was feeling and what was going on in my life. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to put it on some songs. So, you know what I'm saying? Some shit has me pissed off, you know what I mean? So like I'm going.
Well, really grind your gears, you know?
And so there's a lot of like pain, like just like pain, you know what I'm saying? Pain and then aggression in the music. So it's not like we're and I'm not holding no words, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Thinking you say it, basically.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's not like, in a bad way. I'm not like going out there, you know what I'm saying? Like doing dumb shit or whatever, like, or doing anything stupid or anything. It's just like, it's my art. It's a vent, you know what I mean?
You're expressing
I'm expressing myself. And so like, it is a little bit more in your face West Coast shit, but it's not like, I still want to say it's gangster shit. It's not gangster shit, you know what I'm saying? It's real shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's true shit.
It's true shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause at the end of the day, I stay true to myself. I know who I am. I know I'm not here to push any type of gimmick. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a gimmick artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, it's basically real. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like, it's talking about, you know what I mean? Like, the album is gonna go hard. It's a little bit more like. It's some of the lyrics are pretty sad. It's filled with my pain and shit like that, but it's also a little bit more aggressive. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I can actually throw hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
so
definitely.
Now that you've done like music for a while, you're 32, 32, 33, right?
33.
If you could go back in time and tell your 14-year-old self about how you are now, would you tell him to keep going, or would you tell him, hey man, you know, do something else? Or
I would say to I wouldn't say shit. I would just let him go through everything that I went through, and
something that I thought.
You know what I mean? You go through whatever you went through, whatever I went through, and because that's what's gonna make who I am. If I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I had a lot of lessons during that time period of my life, and that I needed to learn, especially at that age. You know what I mean? So I didn't have to learn it while I was fucking 20. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
20 something years old, where it's fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're an adult, you know what I'm saying? Like I needed to learn life lessons at that age, and become who I am, and then just you got to go through what you go through when you're growing up. You know what I'm saying? So it's you know what I mean. That's some real shit. So I would just say I won't even tell that full shit.
You should look at him like, fuck yeah.
I would be like, damn, I remember that. You know? Dumbass.
Just American like shit, bro.
Dumb shit.
Well, yeah, I was smiling so wide right now because it's something. You know those conversations that you have with yourself sometimes. You're just like, what would I say to my my younger self?
Yeah.
I was like, I would say jack shit.
Yeah.
I would say jack shit. I
I'll
was
tell
like,
myself,
fucking
I'll tell myself, eres pendejo.
póngase ver.
Póngase vergas. Get your shit together.
Oh shit! But all right. So what does success look like to you in music? Like, does it look like a sold out crew, winning a Grammy? You know, like going up like to tour around the world,
Or
and
one song got certain plays, or then this song got more plays.
Yeah. Success is varies for everyone, obviously. You know what I mean? Like, I would say that even though like I'm not like a huge artist, you know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
compared to some others, but I don't compare myself to anyone. You know what I'm saying? But like, I would say that I have success. I have some successes, but I'm still striving for a like full success. You know what I'm saying?
for
Like,
more,
you know
always
what I mean?
more.
Always more. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like
Mm-hmm.
I've rapped in front of sold out shows. You know what I mean? I have done a tour before. You know what I'm saying? Like, uh, my album sold out in Japan. You know what I'm saying? So like, um,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sure, you got some Japanese fans
yeah,
out there,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like, I had
Yeah.
a
Konnichiwa to the motherfuckers, bro.
straight up shout out to Japan, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Dude, the way they look at our culture
Yeah,
is
it's
crazy.
cool.
I
Especially,
respect it a lot.
I'm
like they
not
got
too
a whole
sure.
Chicano culture out
Yeah, I
there,
was about to
all out
say
there, dog.
that.
Like,
I was about to say
this
That's
that.
liquor store owner hit me up, dog. He hit me up,
Oh shit.
and you know how to use like Google Translate and stuff like
Yeah,
that. But
yeah,
like,
yeah, it's
yeah.
hard.
but basically he was like, "Yo, I want to wholesale your album," so he just sent me PayPal,
Oh
and then
shit.
I sent out a stack full of physical copies. I still sell CDs,
That's
Okay.
badass.
and I sent out a bunch of CDs. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
and he posted them on his website out in Japan, and they sold out in one day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
And I
shit.
signed them all, shit like that. But he's
Damn.
asked me to sign them and shit like that. So it was kind of random, but it was like, you know, they're into that real like West Coast shit out there, you know,
Shit,
and Chicano culture
from
out there. You know what I'm
Vista
saying? Like,
all the way to Japan, bro.
Yeah,
so I'm hoping,
Damn.
that's crazy.
I'm trying to manifest and pray for to be able to rock some shows in Japan within this next year, maybe hopefully year or two, maybe. I'm
Uh-huh.
hoping I could get out there and rock some shows. So that's like, you know what I mean. So I would say that, you know what I mean, like success always different varies. You know what I'm saying. So like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, like so it's always like, but definitely success. I would like true success is just being heard. You know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Being heard,
Facts.
just it doesn't matter by how
True.
many or wherever, as long as
As long
you
as
know what I
that's
mean, you're
one,
getting
two,
heard.
three play people that listen to you fully,
Exactly. You know what I mean?
and
So
that's what
like,
matters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
because like my music videos get plays and stuff like that, but like, and selling in Japan, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Could we restart the music videos? Now getting my old shit. It's kind of embarrassing watching that old shit.
No, you're good. You're good.
Shit. But
There you go. There you
All
go.
right.
Yeah.
but
And it,
yeah, so success is always like,
mm-hmm.
it's always varies different. You know what I mean? Like I would say that yeah, I am a success.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm not a success. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because
You're not fully
I'm not fully fucking like,
at your capacity.
yeah, I haven't made it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've made it compared to others. You know, some people look at me like I made it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't look at myself like I made it. Like I could look myself in a mirror or whatever, and I'm out everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I go cruise. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do shit. You know what I'm saying? But like success always varies. You know what I mean? So it's like sometimes like I'm like my album selling out in Japan is a steps closer to
That's crazy.
like
Yeah.
success. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
rocking a sold out show
Okay.
is one step forward to
Mm-hmm.
success to where you're known enough
Mm-hmm.
to where you could like tour maybe across the
Mm-hmm.
world or
Yeah.
across the country consistently
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and have consistent sold out shows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's something I definitely know what you're saying because there's something that I heard. It was said by a Greek philosopher or a Greek god or whatever. I forgot his name, but he talks about his physique, but I've used it for more for real life. Like he said, you don't want to live your life without knowing full or whole potential.
Oh, correct.
And that's
I know what quote.
you know what quote, right?
I don't remember the actual words, but I know what you're
Yeah, but it's about, he says physique, but I've changed it up, and I'm like, you don't want to live your life like that, and that's something that I've been saying to myself for. I told you about my accident.
Yeah.
You know, I've kind of been wanting to live life like a little bit better, healthier. You know, to try to argue less with the wife, try to argue less with the family, try to argue less with the homie. You know, like the homies you always have. So yeah, man. That's it.
It's because pineapple does go on pizza, bro.
Pineapple does go on pizza.
He's just ignorant. Yeah.
Oh shit, man. Do you think it
Yeah,
goes on? Do you think pineapple goes on pizza?
I think it does.
That's a tough one. Pineapple's pretty good. I like eating pineapple, but I would say that it doesn't belong in pizza.
Doesn't belong on
Really?
pizza.
I don't
Bro.
know. I just don't like the.
Fun fact, you know that there's a lot of fucking mangoes in food? Like,
mango is good.
yeah.
I love mangoes.
But what would you eat a mango pizza though?
No, probably.
A mango pizza?
Yeah. I would. I mean, I already eat pineapple.
Mango habanero.
Yeah, mango habanero is
Yeah.
good. That's true. Yeah,
It might be good.
that's true. That's true. Yeah, if you could, and last before we move on to the rapid fire game that I want y'all to. So it's a little game that we came up with. But last one before we move on to that little game that we have planned out, we can even call it a game. If you could open for any artist tomorrow, who would it be? Who's a dream pick?
Dead or alive?
Damn. Oh, dead or alive?
Yeah.
Tupac.
Tupac dead?
Tupac.
What about alive?
What about alive?
Shit, that's a tough one. I've opened up for a lot of people that were on my list. Shit, probably dog. Like, honestly, like Ice Cube.
Okay.
Like Ice Cube or even Bone Thugs and Harmony, all five of them. Hopefully, you know what I mean. One of them. Shit. Even fucking. Yeah, well, I've opened up for the Dog Pound. I was gonna say Coel, but I've opened up for the Dog Pound. So I'll probably even Exhibit.
Okay.
Probably those would be like right now currently where I'm at. Like it would be so fucking dope to be able to open for like Bone Thugs, all five of them, if I ever had the chance, or Exhibit. You know what I mean? Or Ice Cube, you know what I mean?
Was it Exhibit the one that made Pit My Wheel or Pit My Ride?
Oh, Pit My Ride,
yeah.
Exhibit's one of the best lyricists in hip-hop history, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He's one of the best of all time.
The only way I knew about him was fucking Pit My Ride, bro. Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I was
still,
go through his discography, y'all.
Yeah, I should.
Exhibit's a legend, bro. Like, there's a reason that Dr. Dre picked him to work with, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
So he's on Chronic 2001, you know what I mean? He's on that Marshall Mathers LP. He has his solo shit's hard as fuck. He's a rapper, like he's a lyricist, like he's an MC, you know what I mean? That fool spits.
That
fool
spits.
It's like Corrupt, you know what I mean? These fools like a rapping dog, like they're fucking MCing. They're fucking rapping, you know what I mean? Like Exhibit's hard as fuck. You know, shout out to the legend Exhibit. If you ever see this one day, just know that I give you a shout out.
Hey, hit him up.
If we ever go big enough that you see this, please
hit him up for no fucking opener. Yeah. Or for fucking collab, bro.
That shit would be dope. Exhibit would be definitely legendary. I'm a big fan of Exhibit, Ice Cube, and Bone Thugs. So that would be one of those guys if I ever had the opportunity.
All right, bro. Well, look, I want to get to know you real quick, bro. This is gonna be some simple questions, simple answers.
Okay.
First question: what's your favorite cereal?
I don't eat cereal.
Oh,
you don't like cereal?
Okay. Okay. All right.
I try to promote, like, right now. It's I'm not as strict right now. I'm always strict. I'm always eating clean. That's just how I am. It's my life for the longest time. But I do have like one day where I'll eat some pizza or a burrito. You know what I'm saying? I could kind of chill back one day. You know, I don't have to do 7 days a week anymore. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean. And then I got my other day where I just carb overload. But like for the most part, no. I even on those days I stay away from sugar. I don't partake in anything sugary at all. When I was a kid back in the day, you know what I mean?
What about when you were a kid, bro? Like, what was your favorite
what the
cereal?
stereotype?
Back in the day, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta preach, you know what I'm saying? You gotta preach who I am, you know what I'm saying? But at least back in the day, it couldn't go wrong with some Cocoa Pebbles.
Oh, tell me why. Tell me why I had that feeling, bro.
I couldn't go wrong with Cocoa Pebbles back in the day. When I was a kid and they poured that bowl of Cocoa Pebbles with my cousins, I'd be like, oh, hell yeah.
Like,
It makes the whole milk chocolate.
And then it got chocolate milk at the end, you know what I mean? So, like, but yeah, I don't eat cereal nowadays, currently, but like, yeah, as a kid, Cocoa Pebbles definitely. Yeah.
Summer or winter?
Depends.
Depends.
I know it's a rapid fire, but dog, I have such like crazy answers for everything, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know it's rapid fire, but okay, summer is good because you get to train outside and it's hot and you get to sweat and shit like that and stuff like that. And the nighttime during summer is sick as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But winter's cool because you know what I'm saying. I could put my flannels on. You know what I mean. I could put my 501s on. You know what I mean. I could put my jackets on. You know what I'm saying.
Yes,
I look fly like that. You know what I mean. But like summer is cool because I could train outside and sweat my ass off and really work hard in the sunlight. You know what I mean. And then at nighttime, I could be fly or whatever. But like at the same time, like it's not like cold where I'm like, oh shit.
Shivering and shit.
Yeah.
Freezing my balls off out here, man.
But like winter, I mean, my birthday's kind of in the winter, but then also like, you know, I could bust out the flannels, wear my button ups and shit like that. So, you know what I mean? So like, I like to like, you know what I'm saying, during the summer, I'm just dressing in a t-shirt and shorts the whole summer. I don't, because it's so uncomfortable, like getting like, because I just drink water, so I sweat a lot randomly, you know what I mean? So when it's hot as fuck, dog, I'm like, fuck, I don't want to wear all this extra shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll just put some Dickie shorts and put on a t-shirt, dog, and during summer, you know?
I just put my woman beater and my boxers on.
There you go.
Bro, I just be chill like that. So pen and paper or electronic notepad? Pen and paper?
Pen and paper,
Classic.
100%. I don't write on my phone. I might write ideas on my phone if I don't have access to a notebook, but I got a five-star spiral notebook.
Okay.
I write in those pens. I use pilot pens. You know those pilot pens? Like G7s or G10s, whatever they're called. You know what I'm saying? So I write with those, and I use a notebook. I write everything on paper. It's just something about it. Like if my phone falls one day and cracks and it's gone forever.
It's gone, yeah.
My paper is gonna stay there.
That.
And then if people want to fucking try to steal my notebook or something like that, which no one would because it's at my house. But like
nobody stole my diary.
But like they don't know how to read it because I write all over the place.
Yeah.
Like I write on the side, on the top.
You got your way of structure.
I have a way to structure my verses and my songs, and I just like to write on paper because it's just like this. I'm not gonna stare at a screen for hours writing lyrics. You know what I mean? Like my eyes hurt. You know what I'm saying? My eyes are already kind of sensitive to the light, so I'm like looking at the screen like for like 2 hours writing a song, or 3 hours sometimes, or a couple of days, depending on how, you know, how the song's going or whatever. You know, I would rather just, you know, get that notebook. You know what I'm saying, and just write. So that's basically, you know, when I was a kid, when they told me to start writing, that's how I wrote. You know what I'm saying? That was just all I had. You know
journaling, journaling, just have it all.
It's just write.
Naturally,
you know what I'm saying? Get it out and let it be there. You know what I'm saying?
So, you know, Mount Rushmore has 5 iconic people for the U.S., right?
Correct. Yes.
So, what's your 5 Mount Rushmore people for hip hop? Dead and alive, either or.
Tupac,
of course.
Damn, this is a tough rapid fire question. Tupac, fuck. Me personally, right?
Yeah, you personally.
Ice Cube. Nas.
Okay. I was about to say Nas should be up there.
Nas.
Yeah.
So that's 3. 2 more. Eminem. Yeah, I got.
Okay.
He's done so much, bro. You know what I'm saying? 5. I'm trying to go through pretty much who I listen to a lot. Just solo artists, right? Solo artists, no groups, nothing.
I mean, you can do groups. You can do groups.
I would put.
You could go half stars with each hand.
Like a tie at 5, with like a whole group of Bone Thugs.
Okay, Bone Thugs.
Both the whole group of Outcasts.
Okay. Oh, dude. If that was the case, for me personally, we're big Outcasts, but I respect those two.
And Ghetto Boys.
Which ones?
Ghetto Boys.
Ghetto Boys. Have you heard about them?
Scarface. You don't know who Scarface?
Dude, I'm 99.
Ghetto Boys,
bro. I'm 99. I'm 99, but I never had an older brother to teach me, bro.
I grew up in Mexico half my life, so I'm uncultured.
You gotta look at Ghetto Boys, dog. They're like a historic hip hop.
Historic
group, from
like
80s, early 90s, all the way to the 2000s, bro. Like Scarface, Willie D, and Bushwick Bill. You know what I mean? They're from Texas, but like they get down, bro. Like they're fucking badass. And like shout out to the Ghetto Boys. Willie D was a boxer. They did this like hip hop boxing event back in the day. Obviously I didn't watch it live, you know what I'm saying? But like there's clips on YouTube, and he fought some other like rapper at a hip hop boxing event.
On some celebrity fights. I think that's where MTV got the idea.
But you guys gotta look up Ghetto Boys, bro. They're fucking. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard songs from them. They have famous songs like "My Mind's Playing Tricks" on me. I
remember that. I remember that song.
My Mind's Playing Tricks on me.
Yeah.
Staring at the corner.
I remember that song. see, I know music by when you play it.
Yeah.
But like when you say the artist names and everything, I'm like, nah, I don't know it.
Damn, it feels good to be a gang.
Oh, okay, that's it.
See, we're the same, bro. We're like, since we're like younger than you, bro. Like we've heard those tracks, but it's just like
didn't study them.
Like didn't study them. We didn't like
introduce you.
Yeah. All right. In and Out or Jack in the Box, since both of them are California fucking products.
In and Out, I'm picking because In and Out is more natural, and I don't eat fast food.
Okay. You don't eat fast food?
I don't eat fast food.
Damn. Okay.
I don't eat fast food. In and Out technically is fast food, but In and Out is literally real ingredients. So they use real meat. They use like real cheese or whatever, onions, and
real potatoes,
like that, all that stuff.
Have you heard about all the shit that's in the fucking McDonald's potato?
Like all the fry, like all
the chemicals there is in a single fry and shit.
I haven't ate fast food for 11 years.
Damn, dude. Hell yeah.
To 2014.
Damn.
I
want to do that. I want to have.
You know what was the last time I had fucking fast food? 8 hours ago. my Rolly over here told me.
Get in there louder. 8 hours ago.
In-N-Out, because also In-N-Out like has a lot of different options. Like their menu is simple, like back in the day, right?
Yeah.
But like they have options.
Now they have the hit 'em shit.
Protein style.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, cause dog, like really was good. Like as a man, if you want to boost your testosterone naturally, you work out your legs with something else or whatever. But like eating onions though.
Onions.
So onions, really?
So like I'll go like.
I just started eating onions.
So like after like for example, if I go train for like 3 hours, sometimes I'm training for like 3-4 hours.
Really?
It depends on the day how much energy I have.
Hey, wonder Shrek fucking look.
Like if it's my day where I could go eat some like where I don't have to cook or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like today or Saturday, I'll go to In-N-Out, for example, and I'll go order 4 double doubles.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? 2 with bread, 2 without.
And
extra onion, with cheese.
That's all protein right there. That's almost all protein right there.
That
right there, you know what I mean? And then a little bit of, bread. I want to say bread is good carbs. I would say stay away from bread, but like, I don't eat bread like every day. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like
not a lie. My favorite fucking In-N-Out fucking order, it has to be a 3x3 with fucking chopped onion, grilled with fucking banana pepper.
Ooh.
And fucking lettuce wrap, bro.
Damn.
Dude, that's mine.
That sounds dank as fuck, actually, to be honest. Hey. Shit, I might have to go stand 3 hours in line for some In-N-Out right now. God damn.
Okay, I got one last fucking rapid question, man. This has got to be the fucking fastest one you got to answer. Tupac or Biggie?
Tupac.
Okay.
That was the fastest one.
That was the fastest one we ever got it. All right, man. But I want to put you on your...
Rest in peace to both, though. Rest in peace to both Tupac and Biggie, but I'm picking Tupac.
I want to I want to see you impress us with a little freestyle. I'm gonna put you a little bit of a Tupac beat, bro.
Okay.
No copyright intended. This is just for fun. This is just for entertainment. I'm gonna put you Hail Mary. Is that a good beat for you, bro?
Yeah, we could try Hail Mary out.
Okay.
We could try.
We could try a couple. We could try a couple.
All right.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. What? Yeah. Staring at the mirror, trying to clear what you feel. Fearing immortal forever. And in the final decision, sketchy visions. It's up to you, I guess. Bring the light up with the fluid to bring the bottom music to portray the reality, the light, and everything around. Illuminate the darkness that consume the day. That seems it's no one's safe. Decapitate who don't relate, they go complete the same. There's more relief through what's saying and breaking your brain.
Oh, that's just RM the fucking poet right there, bro.
That's RM the poet right there.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh man, all right, let's get real for a second. I know we've had some good laughs, but now let's get real. What has been the hardest part of your journey? It doesn't have to be personal or anything. It can be artistic, like the obstacles that you've found across your way, or along the way. So, what has been the hardest part in the journey so far?
Shit, the toughest part, hardest part has probably been shit. Honestly, just like balancing everything, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Balancing everything that's on my schedule and everything like that, and balancing the schedule. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty difficult. I do it. You know what I'm saying? But it's trying to stay my schedule, trying to stay structured and everything like that with everything that I got going on and everything like that. So that is probably the toughest. I mean, like besides obviously uh, you know, because I record, mix and master my own shit. So it takes me a little bit of time to put shit out because I'm doing everything myself. You know what I mean? Like I get the beats from the homies, whatever, and then I write, and then you know sometimes I rap really fast and it takes a lot of words. You know what I'm saying? But shit, what's the most difficult part is probably like scheduling. Like not scheduling. Like I still have but like staying on point.
Time management.
Yeah, time management.
Time
You know what I mean?
management,
Like
yeah.
sometimes I fucking forget, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like my bad. Like I forgot to fucking reply to you, dog. Like I replied and then I forgot to call you, dog. You know what I'm
This is
saying?
the
Like,
same
you know what I
thing
mean?
with me.
Like, so like, you know what I mean? Because I was doing so much like other shit, you know. So it's just like I was like working on my album last night. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh shit.
And then I was like, fuck, I was supposed to call this fool today. Fuck. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like he was scared. He's like, dude, I don't think he's gonna show
I
up.
was all sad in bed like this, bro.
I was like, fuck. I was like, I forgot to call this fool. So it's stuff like that, like stuff that slips my mind. But luckily, I got like, you know, what I mean, people sometimes will be like, yo, that are close to me and shit like that. They'll be like, yo, you gotta do this shit. You know what I'm saying? I mark shit on my calendar. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that. You know what I mean? So that's probably time management stuff like that. Trying to everything, mashing everything into this fucking 24 hours in a day, and trying to make the most of the whole day.
There's just not enough time.
Yeah, it's hard.
There's just not enough time for shit.
It's difficult.
24 hours is not enough.
You know what I mean? It's hard, bro. Like,
Yeah, but I'll that has accept 7 more hours.
straight up, like that's probably very difficult. To do. It's that.
Yeah, and like you were saying earlier, how you have like how you go perform at places sometimes, and you're a little bit more interactive with the crowd. How do you want your fans and the people discovering you to feel when they hear your music?
I want them to feel like fucking energized. I want them to feel good. You know what I mean? I don't want them like to be like, damn, this fool fucking goes hard. You know what I'm saying? This beat is fucking tough. You know what I mean? This fool's flow is like, damn, I can't even catch those words sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like I want them to feel energized. I want them to feel good. That they're listening to some shit. I want them to be like to recognize from the beginning, like, damn, these are some real ass raps. You know what I'm saying? These are some real ass rhymes right here. Like this is some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, like rapping about a Caprice Classic. Oh, look at the motherfuckers leaving the show on a Caprice Classic. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure.
Like, oh shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, that he's rapping about like warrior mentality and morals and shit. Oh shit. after a few months of listening to this fool and seeing this fool around, like, oh, this fool has fucking good morals and has this like preaches a lot of like positive, morally sound fucking things. You know what I'm saying? Like, and having that the word mentality. You know, that's what we're born for. But yeah. So that's I want them to feel energized and feel good about what they're listening to.
Of course,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, gotta make them feel like they're hyped. They got,
Exactly.
especially at the gym, bro. You want that music play at the gym.
I
Like,
want them to feel like I want them to hear my shit all the time and be like, damn, this is depressing.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, this fool is so depressed all the time.
Sometimes those depressing songs be hitting at,
no,
at
yeah,
the
they're
right
good.
time,
Like,
but
it's like, but for the most part, I want my shit to be
hell yeah,
high energy kind of.
of course, that high vibration.
Yeah. And,
So like talking about high vibration, what are some words of wisdom for our next generation of creators, artists, podcasters, entertainment people who want to be a comedian? What's some high say advice you would give them since you've been on the?
be yourself. Just be yourself and don't compare yourself to others. Be yourself. Don't compare yourself to others, and work hard.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Work hard.
work hard, play hard.
Have the discipline. You know what I'm saying? Have and know that whatever you want in life, there's gonna come time where there's gonna be needing some sacrifices. Whether it's you're sacrificing some time to do an extra edit or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, oh, instead of going to the bar, I gotta fucking write, or I gotta fucking edit this or something like that. Or, you know what I mean? Like instead of going out to party or something like that, or
Yeah.
brewery or something like that.
Instead of fucking going to the party drinking 40s with the homies, you could fucking be at the pad making machine.
Making stuff, you know?
Yeah, creating
stuff.
for the future, you know?
Yeah, but, you know, there's a time and place for everything as well. But, like, I would say, honestly, be yourself. Don't try to uphold a gimmick and have a gimmick. You know what I mean? Like, don't try to.
Don't be a 6ix9ine.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Don't be a 6ix9ine.
Like, be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Be yourself and work hard and be dedicated. And if you know that's what you want to do, then it has to be a zero focus. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be zero the fucking locked in. You know what I mean? On that. And you're going to get better over time, but never. You want to take constructive criticism, but knowing constructive criticism from people that are fucking talking shit and hating.
Not doing
you know
shit,
what I mean?
yeah.
They're not doing shit.
Yeah, they're just hating from the screen, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So you gotta differentiate the two. Obviously, when you take the good constructive criticism and then you work upon that, and then you just honestly is be yourself and work hard, be dedicated, sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? And work hard, and you're gonna improve with all that. You will. Every single person improves when they dedicate their life to something positive. They're gonna fucking improve. Every single person, I know, myself included, that if you are dedicated and you have
the ganas, the will.
Yeah, you got the will, you got everything. You're just gonna, you know what I'm saying? You could get better at anything and achieve anything, literally, as long as you are fucking dedicated and work hard. That's all it fucking takes.
If one person could do it, the other person could do it. It's like it's saying in Mexico, bro. Si ese pendejo puede, ¿por qué yo no? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for real. Man, this conversation has been a pleasure for myself. Thank you for being here, Robert. I'm gonna call you Robert. I really appreciate it.
You guys fucking nice to meet you, man. Fucking, it was nice knowing you, bro.
And now
I've fucking known you from. I remember serving you fucking selling you fucking chocolate milk and something else before, like at 7-Eleven, my old job, bro.
Oh shit!
That's how I first knew about you, but then. Yeah, now
small world.
7-Eleven was it?
It was out here by the high school, Vista High School.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I probably might take my hanger. Like,
you kind of Did I tell you I rapped?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think I remember.
It's because I remember I seen your stuff, you know, but before then I was like, then you walked in, you got your chocolate milk. I was like, I know this guy. I seen this with him. I asked you, I'm like, aren't you Rmthepoet?
Yeah. Oh, I think yeah. Honestly, now it's kind of foggy, but like I think I remember like someone asking because now I think a bunch of Indians just like strictly.
Yeah, they taking over them, bro.
Not trying to sound like racist. Or
Yeah,
anything
no,
like that,
they
but it's
are.
just honest. You know what I'm saying? It's honest.
That's the way it
Every time
is.
I go there, you know, which is cool.
Welcome again. When you like something else,
We're gonna get canceled,
come
bro.
back again.
But shout out to Rmthepoet for pulling up, being real, and just sharing his story with us, sharing his hustle, sharing a little bit of his. Hopefully, if you need to be inspired, hopefully you can get inspired by him. Use his story, and you know the grind never stops, and you just gotta keep fighting for what you believe and for what you want.
Exactly.
You know, you gotta pick your heart. I've heard this.
There's no easy way out. There's no shortcut home. In the Warriors Code, there's no surrender. The body says stop. The spirit cries never. Always remember that. That's kind of those are they're not my I didn't make those quotes up, but those are quotes that I try to live by. Those are quotes that I always in the back of my mind whenever I'm feeling tired and want to give up. I say those quotes constantly to myself. And hopefully other people would understand those quotes and hopefully it motivates them as well. So it's always that I'm always repeating those things to myself and I'm trying to spread that message of motivation quotes
right.
to everyone that I come across.
That's right. And if you guys aren't following this man yet, go stream his music. Follow the journey. Follow him on Instagram. I'll put his Instagram down in the links, his YouTube channel as well. And most of all, please support your local talent. Porque el talento empieza en casa. You know, that's something that I've always said and something that my family has always said. Support the local talent because talent starts here at home. Any last words from you two? Any last words? You can talk about what you're working on, what's new, any new events that you have coming up as well. Invite them over. You know, invite anybody over from our crew from here. So yeah, just anything new. What's going on?
Like I'm booked a lot these next couple months. I got a show next Saturday in San Diego. That's gonna be dope as fuck. And then the next day I'm performing at my boxing gym, Escondido Boxing Academy. There's gonna be some fights, so I'm gonna be rapping at the fights. A lot of good upcoming talents. Go check that gym out. It's a really good gym, real positive fight gym.
Hey.
Really good fight gym. That show, and then October 5th, October 5th, we're doing a watch party for the Charger game. Go Chargers! And Guadalupe Brewery over there on Santa Fe and in Vista. Guadalupe Brewery, we're doing a Charger watch party. I'll be performing a couple songs during halftime, but only a couple songs because I'm trying to watch the Chargers, you know, both up. And then what is it? October 18th, I'm gonna be out in Vegas, rocking a show in Vegas. Shouts out to the homie Larry Coleman who bring me out there to Vegas to go perform at a show. And then October 31st, I'm opening up for Yellow Hill down in San Diego. So that's going to be a dope ass show. That should be sold out. And then October 11th as well. My bad. I had to go back up. I forgot about October 11th, Oceanside at Rosewood.
We might have to hit that fucking spot, bro.
J.O. Felony going to be performing. I'll be opening up for J.O. Felony. A lot of dope ass artists. Two Dank. Lil Karma, Soul Spitters, my bros. Who else is that? I'll be honest, I don't remember everybody on that list, but I think that's everybody that's rapping.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, and if we're missing them, we'll see them there at the show. Hopefully,
I mean, I'm gonna hide my camera and bring it inside, bro.
Yeah, dude.
You can bring your camera in there.
Oh shit!
Okay. I'm saying it's performance, bro. You gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then now we can link up with Robert over there and say what's up, and hopefully we get to meet all the other one of your friends.
All the bros.
Yeah.
You said October 11th in Oceanside.
Oceanside, yeah. October 11th is the J.O. Felony show in Oceanside. At Rosewood Kitchen. It's a ramen kitchen.
Oh shit!
It's a ramen kitchen and it's dope as fuck. It's really.
Are they gonna sell
Shouts out to Rosewood. They're doing a lot of good things for just North County in general. Especially for the hip hop scene. They're doing a lot of stuff for so shouts out to Rosewood. The owner's really solid. You know, and that whole environment is a solid ass environment.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah. And all right, well, that's a wrap. Muchas gracias. Thank you so much for everybody tuning in. That's a wrap for this episode of El Recreo podcast. Like, follow, share with your primos, with your tia, like I said. Have her take a break from the fucking novela. Have her sit over here and watch some of us say, watch us say fucking stupid shit. And
even la prima que se rima, man.
prima se la rima too. And yeah, thank you so much. And sometimes you don't need the classroom to learn. Sometimes all you need is a mic and a dream, and that's it. But thank you so much for tuning in. Peace out. I know vidrios.